My name is Andrew Caddell. We're here at Daytona International Speedway for the Continental Tire Fresh from Florida 200 today. How I got started in racing, my grandpa raced off-road for 20 years. My dad raced off-road for 20 years. So I guess you could say I'm kind of starting on my 20 years of racing. Came out here, ran Daytona last year in the same race. We finished 10th. And then we ran the Mustang Challenge again last year. We won it again. So this is a prize again, is for winning the championship. We get to run Daytona again. And this year they put us with the championship team, like I said, championship driver. So this is our best shot to do well in this race, and I think we have a good shot at winning the race. The series we run in, the Continental Sports Car Challenge, it's a mixture of, it's a GS, which is Grand Sport, and SC, which is Street Tuner. Grand Sport is the Mustang that I'm running, Porsches, BMWs, Camaros, Dodge Challengers. There's a big mix of different cars. It's a fun series to come run in. You get a lot of mixture of talent. You get some slower guys, you get some faster guys, you get mid-pack. You're always going to find somebody to race. So it's one of the best series to run in. This is the car we're running this weekend. Got the iRacing logo here on the side of the car. Got the Ford Mustang. It's got 420 horsepower. Running Continental tires. It's a series sponsor. It's amazing at being here at Daytona. You come driving through the tunnel into the track. I mean, you look at the banking, and it's straight up and down. It's insane to come here knowing that, and then being out on track. I mean, you're out there on the same track the NASCAR guys run on in 2 weeks or whatever it is, Daytona 500. And you have a newfound respect for those guys because the track's so bumpy. It's really narrow compared to some of the tracks that we run on usually on the banking. I mean, so just knowing that the NASCAR guys do that for 500 miles around this track and know the history of this track exactly. I met iRacing here at this race last year. Hooked me up with a package for the iRacing sim software, using it for all the tracks we've gone to, the Mustang Challenge last year, all the track, we use it for Daytona coming into this weekend. I was still struggling some areas around the track, and I got on iRacing, just kind of honed my skills a little bit around the track. Found some stuff to work on, and then I just transferred it right over into the real car, and it all worked the same as it did on the sim. So it's been a very, very helpful tool, and I'll continue to use it for every new track that I go to. I know they're working on the Mustang right now to be able to bring it on the sim. And we told them we'd give them our data and our setup information to help them out. So it's going to be cool to have something that I've driven on the sim and be able to drive it on there and see how it feels compared to the real thing. I mean, I know it's going to be super close with how good they are there at iRacing. So it's going to be fun to be able to run those cars and feel what they feel like on a sim, and then be able to kind of use some of that stuff off the sim in the real car and to go out there and run. I'd love to win here. It would be a dream come true. If we could win this race, I think it would open up a lot of doors for this year, and it would put us on a good track to the championship. And and again, like you said, just being able to go into victory lane here at Daytona and be able to stand on the same place where NASCAR guys stand, and where the 24 hours of Daytona guys, the winners stand. So it'd be a dream come true. I think this is mainly a stepping stone to the Rolex Series or ALMS, one of the two. So a lot of people come here and then they run here for a couple years and they move up to the Rolex Series, and that's what I'd like to do, and that's what I want to do in the next couple of years, move up to the Rolex Series after this, and hopefully be able to run there for my racing career. The car is handling perfect out there. If we hit the setup right, we got it going. I could beat anybody in the infield out there on track, but just we think something, either broken header or like the ignition wire coming off or something like that is going. So we have no power down the straightaways. My co-driver's already said that the car's handling perfect. It's needs some horsepower. So we'll do the best we can. I just wanted to let him have the car because it sounded like the thing was about to blow up, but it sounds like we might just have a broken header. So I just wanted to get out of the car and let him get his 30 minutes in, and then hopefully he can bring us to our best finish.